Splitgate's popularity is causing one really big issue. It's not really one big issue, it's kind of a couple of things combining to one big issue. What's good, you guys? It's your boy Frost, and today I really wanted to talk to you about this issue, or these issues, if you may. As of right now, the Splitgate servers are down for the rest of the day. This is not the first time Splitgate has shut down their servers. If you are just now downloading the game, this is probably about maybe the 6th to 7th time they had to do this. And this is something I really want to talk about because now it's getting out of hand. A lot of people are getting angry, and I just wanted to address this into a video format. I probably won't touch about this topic for too long, and I'll try to condense this video into a short, rather more contained video. So the first thing is we're going to talk about Splitgate's popularity. As we've seen from the start, this game maybe did not have that much popularity whenever it was just on PC. A lot of people overlooked this game, and it maintained a good maybe 300, 400, 500, maybe 600 players daily. For an indie dev team, that is super impressive, and you know they can still make a good amount of money off the Steam store. Then after, you know, the really big, how we're gonna call this, after a really big change that they decided to avert to, after they got a massive income to further, I guess, manage the game as well, they decided to rebrand Splitgate, and you know, now it's much more different now. It's the same core feeling. They fixed a lot of things for the game, and a lot of people are starting to see that, and then they addressed console release and that they were going to have a beta, and people were excited about that. Boom. Maybe I think a couple weeks, if not to a month after that, we get the console beta, and man, I guess we could say we're almost there. Like, not almost there, but we've almost made it to our maybe present point of, you know, the beta releases, and all of a sudden this game starts popping off. We're talking like, you know, people are talking about this like as if this game has a new light. And maybe the rebranding was a great idea, because if people were to saw the old branding, they would have been like, oh, it's kind of the same game, but it feels different. I mean, it did definitely feel different than what it was before, but they still kept that same core feeling, added a couple new things, and man, a lot of people were super excited to play this game. If not for myself, I was really excited to play this game, even from way back in alpha, but you know, I couldn't because I was on console, and here I am now playing this shit on the PlayStation 5. So definitely 2 years from now, it was a lot more different for insights than what today's people is. The biggest problem here right now is you know, the servers getting cut off. And as for a beta, I don't know why people are making this such a big deal, because in a beta, their objective is to fix and maintain the game, so that way it is ready upon release, so that way these problems do not reoccur again. And I can say that they're doing a really good job about that. There's some things also I want to talk about, as well as them, you know, doing a good job on that, and so on. You're doing a really good job on that. The beta has been damn near great for me. I haven't really seen any performance issues, and everything is pretty good. I can say that, honestly, it's just a game that you could really pick up and have fun in. And if you don't want to have fun, if you want to be competitive, you can also do that as well. And I really enjoy that. But, you know, a lot of people can't really do that because the servers are going off. And it's just starting to get to a reoccurrence where they are starting to, you know, turn off the servers to make sure they're properly managing the game and making sure everything is good in top shape. But the issue is people are getting upset. They're going on Twitter. They're saying this in, you know, in Twitter handles and Twitter comments, saying that, you know, you guys are turning off the servers like every other time. It's getting tedious. I don't want to play the game anymore, whenever the game hasn't even fully released, you know. And like I said, it's not their fault. It's not that they want to take down the servers. They have to take down the servers for people to be able to play for the next day. It's not just a simple oh, hey, let's just take down the servers. I think that we have to do this and that. It's There's a lot of people going into the servers, and a lot of people are experiencing issues now. It's getting to the point where people are actually experiencing issues that aren't even trying to exist, but are there because the influx of players, which is why there's queue times for people to get into, and people were getting kind of irritated about that. Oh, there's a queue time for us getting into the game. Whenever we have to think back, whenever Fortnite was doing the same thing for every other update that they've released, including for new seasons, that there had to be queue times and shit like that for people to get in and experience and enjoy the game. But alas, people will probably be like, well, Fortnite's a AAA billion-dollar company that can handle this, so they could do that. Compared to an indie dev, they can't really do that, so it's an issue, which is understandable, yes, but these are a team of 4 people working on this game that are currently hiring right now. Right as of right now, there are 4 people working on Splitgate, and they're all engineers, and they have a back-end engineer, which is working day in and day out to make sure these servers are up and running for people to play the game, making sure the game is stable, making sure the game is optimized, because this coincides with people going into the game. So you can't just factor in those and be like, oh well, we just need more people in the game and blah 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 blah. Whenever the main actuality right now is the mass amount of influx of people that are coming into the game is causing the servers to shut down. There we go. It's causing it to shut down. We can't do it. They can't do anything about that. It's not causing a shutdown. Their only option is to shut them down so they can increase server capacity to make sure everyone is fine whenever they can come through. They can experience the game for themselves and make sure everything is optimized and running. And we can't just. It's not just at the snap of a finger. You have to make sure that whenever they do buy these servers, that these servers are up, the kickstarting, they're up and running, which takes some time. They have to make sure the amount of people can amount to that capacity of the server length. They have to make sure that, if there's any more people coming in, that it's not overloaded and can cause a lot of issues when it comes to optimization and bugs and glitches. These are a lot of factors coming in, and that's just opening up new servers, which also takes time because they have to buy them and get them up and running as soon as possible. They're doing this hard work day in and day out to making sure all of us people that want to grind Splitgate can play the game with ease when the game releases. And because it's a beta, people that are just playing the game just think that the game is out, blah blah blah. They can say whatever they want. Which, yes, they can, but you can't really say anything because the game isn't launched. It's not at its full, potential, let alone its full data length and everything. It's not what they want at the moment until they are ready for a full release. It's actually got pushed back because the amount of people that have been getting into the game, because the amount of server overloads. And this is a good thing. Why are people complaining about this? If the popularity for a lot of people to get into the game is causing servers to shut down, I'm getting the SHs and SEs combined. Servers to shut down. This is a good thing because this means they're increasing capacity and they're getting ready for launch to make sure everyone, without any flaws, can get into the game and enjoy the game. For as long as they want until, server maintenance is cut in. They're like, okay, we're taking it down for this update, blah, 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 And guess what they're doing that no other dev team is doing right now that will give them any shred of light of what's going on in the video game? They're communicating with people. Right now, they are telling people that we are working as hard as we can right now to make sure you guys can get into the game. They are giving you different answers of what you're asking. Why are the servers down? We're sorry, we're trying to get y'all in, but right now server capacity is at limit and it's really tearing in to the game right now, so we have to put it down, get more servers, get it optimized, get it all back and running so we can get it back to you ASAP. Don't let this be a reason why you're quitting the game because the servers keep going down on a beta. Don't let that be your main flaw, like your main, like, oh, okay, the game is so good, but the servers keep going down. Whenever it's unrelated, whenever you're trying to get into the game, but you can't factor out you have to factor out maybe 100,000 of players trying to get into the game. It's just simply not that possible, especially for 4 people that are deliberately working on this game with barely any sleep, mind you, with families, mind you. This is not a simple task, and this is a passion project. These people love it whenever you give them insight and feedback on this game. What more could they want for you? This is what they want. They know this is, like, now they know that this is going to be happening a lot more often. So they're trying to adjust, get used to the fact that a lot of people are into their game now, and people want to play Splitgate. Okay? I'm going to end it here, Let me know what you think about this. Let me know how you feel about, servers going down, how you feel about, about the popularity of Splitgate. I personally don't mind it. I love it. I love to see how many people getting into the game and, them having to increase the capacity and, people enjoying this game. Let me know what you think. I have nothing else to say no more. That's really all I wanted to get out. I'm glad a lot of people are enjoying this game. This game that I really had my eyes on for a really long time, and I'm glad it's picking up speed now. And yeah, as always, peace.